Las Vegas Raiders head east Week 5. They were pretty sure that whole blocked field goal thing was just a Week 3 thing. Guess there was just one left.
The kick is blocked! Unbelievable!
Both them and their foes trying to rebound from a loss. They are in Indianapolis taking on a Colts squad that failed to come out victorious for the first time this year.
Jones heaves it for Pittman on the sideline. Intercepted!
Indy still 3-1. Raiders now 1-3 and trying to get rid of that sick feeling. Shoe fans knew the fourth installment of Indiana Jones wasn't good, and it wasn't good for Daniel either. Hits Week 5 off his first Rotten Tomato outing as a Colt, an 80 rate with 2 picks.
He's going up top, looking downfield for Adonai Mitchell, and it's intercepted!
In turn, Raiders defense gets a Colts offense that only managed 20 points after being good for 29 plus the first 3 weeks.
Pressure, but it gets to Jones. The ball pops out, stripped out by Verse.
The defense they want to get back on track against gave up 25 points to Chicago, which does make 25 points allowed back-to-back games.
Williams slings it over the middle, caught Odunze!
But DJ and company are not facing a soft defense, held Chicago to 1 for 4 in the red zone, held Caleb Williams to 5.7 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown, while picking him off, held him to a 73 rate.
Williams batted up in the air and it is picked! Crosby!
That showing only got their rating allowed for the year to 93, so hasn't been lights out every week. Gave up 69 yards and a touchdown to Rome Odunze. Jones ended up piling up 260-plus yards versus the Rams. Josh Downs, 24 yards. Michael Pittman saw 10 targets, 4 more than anyone else. 41 yards and a touchdown. That's 3 TDs and 4 shifts worked.
Jones to the end zone, caught for the touchdown by Michael Pittman.
Tyler Warren went for 70 yards. 3rd time in 4 games he's hit that many or more. He ran for a TD too.
Hands to Warren. Warren barrels inside the 2. It's a touchdown.
And Adonai Mitchell, 96 yards, a 75-yarder, his first big 2025 game.
Oh, what a catch! Adonai Mitchell down the sideline, turning on the speed.
I know, the Homer Simpson dope followed. That stung. Jones took 2 sacks on 33 pass attempts, lost 14 yards, kind of thing they can live with. Raiders pass rush only nabbed Caleb once on 37 opportunities. Max Crosby with 3 tackles for loss and his typical relentless pressure. Raiders with a nice 8 TFLs. They held DeAndre Swift to 38 yards on a measly 2.7 a run.
That Raiders front was not fooled. Max Crosby making first contact.
If they can do that to Swift, why not to JT? Jonathan Taylor, harder to stop in the NFL world, 76 yards on 17 attempts versus the Rams, that's 4.5 per, 70-plus yards every game, 4.5 or better in his last 3.
Punishing run for Jonathan Taylor.
Vegas isn't dissatisfied with their defensive play, though, primarily because their offense turned the ball over 4 times and went 2 for 8 on 3rd down in their loss to the Bears.
Geno delivers. Myers first down, Vegas.
Raiders need more Seattle Smith than Geno the Jet this week. 2 touchdowns to a running back doesn't outweigh 3 interceptions. Smith only able to muster 119 passing yards, a 73 rate, only 5.6 yards per attempt, 4 games, 2-3 INT showings so far.
Geno over the middle, and that's picked.
Indianapolis' secondary is rebound material if they can't fix some things. Gave up 375 yards and 3 touchdowns to Matthew Stafford, a 123 rate.
Stafford with time to the sideline for Davante Adams at the 30.
They hadn't struggled versus the pass like that prior, but 27 points allowed makes 2 of their last 3 where they gave up 27 plus.
Stafford into the end zone. Davante Adams!
Colts secondary is doing some soul searching. A touchdown allowed to Tutu Atwell. It was an 88-yarder. A touchdown and 56 yards allowed to Davante Adams, and holy bajoli, 170 and a touchdown allowed to Puka Nacua, all wideouts. Raiders' top wide receiver, Jacoby Myers, only 30 yards versus Chicago. Trey Tucker went from 145 and 3 touchdowns week 3 to 13 yards week 4. Their top guy in that loss, Brock Bowers, with a pedestrian 46 yards.
Bowers has a couple of lead blockers. He's got a convoy, and Bowers gets on the plus side of the field.
Wasn't that Geno dealt with much pressure either. 0 sacks taken on 21 pass attempts, only pressured 25% of the time. Colts did sack Stafford 3 times. 9 QB hits is good stuff.
Pressure coming. He's in trouble. Down he goes.
That same front didn't play Kyron Williams well, though. 77 yards allowed on 5.9 a carry, and his long was just 11 yards.
On first down, Kyron Williams into the secondary.
Did hold the previously hot Blake Corum to 2.3 a run on 9 tries. Now they get Ashton Genty trying to build off his breakout showing in the NFL, rewarded fantasy owners who were patient by catching 2 TD passes and breaking off a 64-yard TD run, 138 total yards, 6.6 a carry.
The rookie, 64 yards, touchdown.
And Raheem Mostert, 62 yards on just 4 tries, broke a 37-yarder. This is the Raiders-Colts rubber match. The series tied at 11. How about this for the first ever hookup? Winner goes to the Super Bowl 1970 season.
Almost immediately, the high-powered Oakland attack felt the full pressure of the Colt defense. There were enough completions to give the Raiders one of their worst days in years. Baltimore defeated Oakland 27-17 and became the first champion of the American Football Conference.